Australia's pandemic leave disaster payment has been extended beyond its current September 30th end date, Prime Minister Anthony Albanese has confirmed. Speaking following a meeting of National Cabinet, Albanese said all states and territories had agreed to keep the scheme going for as long as medical advice required Australians to isolate at home. From end dates to payment amounts, here's everything we know about the program. Live updates. Aussie shares lose massive $60 billion in minutes. What is the pandemic leave disaster payment? The pandemic leave disaster payment is a lump sum that the government pays to people who cannot earn an income because they, or someone they are caring for, has to self-isolate due to COVID-19. The payment comes in two rates: $450 if you lost at least 8 hours of pay but less than 20 hours, or $750 if you lost 20 hours or more of work. More conditions apply, but effectively the payment is for people who cannot work from home due to isolation. Read more. King Charles III gets frustrated with pen at Northern Ireland ceremony. How much is the pandemic leave disaster payment? It depends on how much work you lost. $450 if you lost at least 8 hours or a full day's pay, but less than 20 hours. $750 if you lost 20 hours or more of work. Why is it being extended? Originally the program was meant to end on September 30th. However, because medical advice still requires Australians to isolate for 5 days if they test positive to COVID-19, the program has been extended. Read more. The country's banned from Queen Elizabeth's funeral. When will it end? We don't know. The Prime Minister said that the program will be in place for as long as medical advice still requires positive COVID-19 cases to isolate. What's stopping people from taking advantage of the payment? Prime Minister Anthony Albanese said of the applications for the payment now, less than 3% of claims have been flagged for fraud checks. A person will only be allowed to make a maximum of 3 claims for the payment every 6 months. Read more. New rapid test detects both the flu and COVID-19. Who is eligible for the payment? There are a number of requirements to be eligible for the payment, the total list of which can be seen here. On a basic level, you must be at least 17 years old and be an Australian citizen, be positive with COVID-19 or caring for someone who is. You must have no sick leave entitlements. You must have liquid assets, like cash, of less than $10,000. You must also submit a claim for the payment within 14 days of that start of your isolation or caring period.